Good morning, everyone. It's Southstroke Post. How you all doing? And welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. It is Breaking Dawn, and I'm yawning early in the morning. We're here, guys. Thank you for joining me, you Breaking Dawners, you absolute legends. Let me give you an explosion, guys. There you go. We are here live, guys. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Before I start, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new and smash a like on the video. If you could do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Do you know what? Do you know what it was like? It was amazing yesterday. Last night, I'd done the watch along for Sporting Lisbon against Manchester City. Of course, as we know, Sporting Lisbon absolutely swept the floor with Manchester City, which was kind of nice, to be honest. I don't know, it sounds very statistic on me, but it was very nice. You know what I mean? I see Man City getting their arse handed to them on a plate, of course. Very delighted with that. And you know what I would say is that a lot of people have been trying to downplay it this morning. A lot of people have been saying, oh, don't get carried away. Don't get carried away. Look, none of us are getting carried away. We know that we know what the task is at Manchester United. We know what needs to be done at Man United. We know the players that need to leave at Man United. We know we've got a lot of players at Man United right now who've overstayed their welcome, so to speak. But one thing we can say, right, is that what Ruben Amorim showed yesterday, he showed an ability. He showed what he is capable of. He showed that if he gets his team together, if he gets the players he wants in that team, right, he's capable of doing anything. He's capable of doing anything. He's shown that his tactics work. He's shown that he can get a team together and smash Manchester City, which is supposedly the best team in England. That's what it shows. So what else does that show us? The other thing it shows us is that if this fails, if Ruben Amorim fails, it's going to be on the players this time. It's going to be on the players. It's not going to be on Ruben Amorim. It's not going to be like the Ten Hag days because we've seen his tactics work. So there's going to be no more down tooling, guys. No more down tooling at all. And you know what? I see the fear in the media. The media went awfully quiet. Rival fans went awfully quiet. There's a lot to worry about if you're in opposition, if you oppose Manchester United. If you're not a fan of Manchester United, there's a lot to worry about you because the wounded beast will be coming back, guys. It will be coming back and you shall see it. Be coming back like Donald Trump. That's what it will be. The wounded beast will be coming back like Donald Trump, and that is Manchester United. We're back in the house, challenging for major honours again, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Let's get through some of your comments. Good morning, Paulu from Singapore. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good morning, as usual, to my friend Sanjay. How are you doing, my friend? Live from Malta, of course. Big up the Malta Massive. Big up Valletta. Big up everyone in Malta, of course, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. Look, it was a late one for me last night. It was literally 2 a.m. for me. The game finished and I woke up at 5 a.m. And here I am bringing you the latest news, guys. That is what it's all about. The dedication to the cause, guys. Absolutely. Big up, Jim. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Nice. I disagree, Jim. Absolutely. I disagree. Absolutely. Chow. I hate Chow because I lie and they're all the same, Chow. They're run by the same people, Chow. Chow, listen. They're two evils of the same sort. They're the same kind. How do you say it? Two of the same evil. Two of the same evil. It doesn't really matter. You know, either way, a bad person's going to win. And that is how I see it. They're both manipulative. They're both manipulative. They're both, you know, run by the same puppet master. Absolutely. Jeff, back like Donald. Absolutely. We're back like Donald Trump. Manchester United, you know what? That's what they're going to fear, guys. We might as well get the Donald Trump hats on and start celebrating because Manchester United are going to be back like Donald Trump. But this time, Ruben Amorim is going to be taking charge of the state of Manchester. La, la, la. La, la, la. Let's go, guys. Absolutely. That's what it's all about. It's all about Man United. You know what? We're excited. You know what? Not too giddy. I wouldn't say I'm too giddy. I wouldn't say I'm too giddy this morning, but you know what? I do my best. Absolutely. Good morning, Cardi. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, mate. Amorim showed us the real deal. However, he can't do anything with Eric Ten Hag players. And the name a terrible squad. I disagree, Ahmad. I don't think it's the Eric Ten Hag signings which are the problem. I think it is the Rashfords of this world, the Maguires, the Lindelofs, the Shaws, Those sort of players are the way. I think Anthony is a problem. I give you that. Granted, but there's a lot of good players in that squad. Absolutely. I disagree, Jim. No, what you disagree? Absolutely, I disagree. Big up, Jim. Love, bro. Joseph got schooled yesterday and he looked depressed. My goodness me, that guy looked like he needed a clinic. That guy looked like he needed a bath. He looked like a bum. His stubble was overgrown. His shirt polo neck was all creased up. His trousers were too baggy. You know what? And, you know, he looked depressed. One thing I would say, though, many Man United fans were watching yesterday. So it got me thinking a little bit. It got me thinking about something. If that game was hosted at the Etihad Stadium, it would have been full up because Man United fans would have bought the tickets. Man United fans would have bought the tickets. The match would have been full up. The stadium would have been full up for the first time. So they missed the trick there. You know what? They should have hosted the game at the Etihad because all the Man United fans would have bought the tickets. Absolutely. Big up. How you doing, Jeff? I hope you're doing well, GCF. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're good. Big up. Ciao. I'm on loan to Inter tomorrow against Arsenal. Come on into Milan, ciao. Come on into Milan. Let's get this in. Let's make it a clean sweep. Of course, Liverpool won yesterday. So, you know, that was kind of disappointing. I'm very disappointed in Bayer Leverkusen, but very impressed with AC Milan. Wow. AC Milan absolutely schooled Real Madrid. Real Madrid are in a bad place at the moment. Are they going to sack Carlo Ancelotti? You know, in my opinion, right, Carlo Ancelotti should have left after the Champions League final. I think he should have left after the Champions League final. If I'm honest, yeah, I'm happy Donald Trump won, but I don't scream it out. Absolutely not. But Man United are back like Donald Trump. Back. And let me tell you something, though. The Simpsons are right again. The Simpsons predicted it right again, guys. The Simpsons predicted that Donald Trump would get a second term. He predicted that they would get a second term. Can you believe it? There's something going on there. Good morning, I'm Advanced. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Get in there, John Trump. I won over the man, but good has won today. Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. Kazi, he needed a stretcher. Absolutely. He looked depressed, clinically depressed. Do you know what? That guy, he looked like he's homeless. That guy yesterday, absolutely homeless, the bum. I was like, big up Kazi. Yes, I've already said hello to Kazi. Hello. Best viewing figures they've ever had. Bloody hell, man. He absolutely annihilated. How can you go toe-to-toe with these geniuses? You know what? Fair play to Kamala Harris at the end of the day, because you can't go toe-to-toe with Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and those sort of men. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be difficult, you know, so you have to give her credits. So, if Amorim will get Amas into the team, then will Amas be considered an Amorim boy or Erik ten Hag boy because of the injury? I think it would be a mixture, because one thing we would say is that Erik ten Hag didn't really give Amas a chance in the Premier League. Although he should have been given a chance because they have no left back, he didn't really give Amas a chance. Amorim works, doesn't it? It works, doesn't it? Amas, Amorim, they're both the same. AM, definitely. 2026 World Cup, I don't think Simpson will be great. Right, I don't. Well, Mexico against USA, wasn't it? Mexico against USA, wasn't it? Mad Advance. You never know. You never know. Is that true, Sal? Did the Simpsons predict it 30 years ago? Like, I disagree, Jim. Yeah, they did. They predicted the second term for Donald Trump. Yeah, they also predicted that he spends the rest of his life in the actual presidency. Yeah. Can you believe it, Jeffrey? Can you believe it? Absolutely. That is what's happening. Guys, Manchester United are already thinking about the future. And you know what? There's a bright future ahead of Man United. There's a really exciting future ahead of Man United. Ruben Amorim, as we all know, absolutely annihilated Manchester City yesterday and Pep Guardiola. Noel Gallagher was in the stadium. Noel Gallagher witnessed it firsthand in front of his face. He didn't look back in anger. Absolutely didn't look back in anger. He looked back in awe, in scared, in fear. He didn't look back in anger. He looked back in fear. Noel Gallagher looked back in fear, not back in anger yesterday, as Manchester United's new manager swept aside Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. And you know what? We're already planning for the future. Manchester United are looking to get rid of players such as Maguire, Lindelof, Eriksen, and Anthony. Those players could be out the door. 4 players could be out the door. As much as 4, but minimum 4. We're saying 4 players could be out the door. Maguire, Lindelof, Eriksen, Anthony. Eriksson has not been handed a brand new contract. He's not being handed a contract, and it doesn't look like he's going to be getting a contract. Maguire does not fit Ineos's mold. They do not fit the age bracket. He does not. So he will be leaving as well. Anthony, he wants first team football, and it doesn't look like he's going to get first team football at Man United. So he could be leaving as well. In comes Ousmane Dembele, Victor Gutierrez, and Giancarlo Ignacio. Those three players could be through the door at Old Trafford next summer, with fantastic rumours going around that Ruben Amorim is set to strike a deal with Manchester United and the owners to get these three players through the door. Great news, isn't it? Great news. I mean, as people know on this stream, I've been mentioning Gonzalo Ignacio for a very long time. During the summer, if you watch the streams, I've been mentioning him for a very long time, guys. So Ousmane Dembele, Victor Gutierrez, and Gonzalo Ignacio. Those three players could be coming in to Manchester United. Of course, guys, Mad Advanced Sid, Simpson predicted Portugal win and the World Cup and Ronaldo. That's a bit, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I won't talk politics, but back to football. Big up Jimbo. Big up Maguire is not someone to get rid of. He himself, and they leave next season. Yeah, no, I think he wants first team football, Mad Advanced Sid. That's a big news for Go South. That makes me happy. Absolutely massive news, of course. They'll be out of the door. Get out of the door. Bless us. I'll just go for work and we'll check in later. Big up, Rasta. Hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There was this boy who couldn't get a butter school and me. Big up. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Absolutely. Big up. Trump is winning. I'm worried about my safety now. I'm situated in a remote island in Spain. What are you going to be worried in Spain, guys? Your only worry in Spain is a bloody what time the siesta starts. That's Spain. There's nothing to worry about in Spain. You could be in London. It's much worse. Big up to everyone on the live. Big up Rasta. Big up, of course. Kazi, funny how we had all these injuries. The media were all over it. Man cheaters have their injuries and the media battling, not battling eyelids. Absolutely. There you go. There you go. Look, ain't it miraculous, though, that Ruben Amorim's first game is against Ipswich Town. And for the first time in many, many months, Manchester United could have their full squad available. Is that a coincidence or is that a coincidence? Because look, at the end of the day, that tells you a lot, doesn't it? Those players were feigning bloody injury. They were feigning it. Don't tell me any otherwise. They were feigning injury, those players. Absolutely diabolical, absolutely disgraceful, guys. I'm telling you right now, I don't trust some of those players. I'm going to say it right now. And I know which players I don't trust. You know which players they are. They're the players that have been there for years and years and years, stinking the place out, not challenging for the Premier League title, not challenging for Champions League titles. Absolute useless. Of course, absolute useless bunch. But there's a lot to look forward to. Lots of pessimism yesterday. Lots of pessimism. A few pessimistic people within the fan base. Oh, it's a bit like Erik ten Hag, It's just like Erik ten Hag, It's not. Everyone is different. You do not paint everyone with the same brush. He could be that guy to change it. Give the guy a chance, lads. Give the guy a chance, lasses, as well. Give him a chance. Absolutely. He might do the busy. He might get rid of the players you want to get rid of. You know what? There's a few players there that need to go, and I hope they do. Fake injury sounds like keynote. Absolutely. There you go, Chow. Fake injuries, like Jose Mourinho said as well. Jose Mourinho did say that some of those players get a little scratch and they're missing for months. And that is exactly what's going on. They are manipulators. They are liars, guys. They need to be told. Ruben Amorim needs to be told. Look at the team yesterday of Sporting Lisbon. What impressed me most about that team is the unity. They all bought into the plan. They were well drilled. Each player was playing for each other. That's what I liked about it. And it's far contrast to what Man United are. Man United play as an individual. They play as individuals. They don't play as a team. They don't buy into the formation or the tactics. They obviously weren't. They didn't want to make the tactics work. It seemed that way. When the moon hits your eye like a bigger piece of pie, that's amore. Absolutely, absolutely. That's Amorim, should I say? That's Amorim. Goodness me, I forgot my. There we go. There we go. When the moon hits the eye like a bigger piece of pie, that's Amore. There you go. Absolutely. Big up, Amore. Big up. Absolutely. Man advanced Sal. Now you know, stop considering Luke Shaw as part of the club. No, I don't even know. Is he even alive or not? Man advanced who is Luke Shaw? Who's Luke Shaw? I don't even know who Luke Shaw. I definitely don't know who Luke Shaw is. He knows this guy. Dun, 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 dun. Listen, Luke Shaw is putting a full Phil Jones stunt. So is Mason Mount, because what they do that same old trick, don't they? They pretend they're injured and run down their contract, get all the monies in, and they run down their contract. Absolute fraudsters. That's what they are. Big up, man. Advance says, absolutely. Kazi, the media were ready to pounce on Amorim yesterday. Now that they won, the media was so giddy. Kazi, listen, when it went to 1-0, bro, I took a peek on the Twitter page. And people were slandering Amorim. Even those people with those big accounts against, you know who they are. Custard Pits and all them guys. You know who they are, guys. They were slandering Ruben Amorim. You know, and you know what? Backhander, both hand, backhanders, all around the shop, and that's it. The difference between Sporting and United, they don't go ego and they all work together. Absolutely, it's the biggest issue with Ruben has to deal with in the next week. This is why we brought Ruben in, Chow. This is precisely the reason why we brought him in. His job is to unite the team. His job is to get that team playing. And if they don't buy into his philosophy, they're going to be out the door. And that is one thing that we can guarantee, guys. You know, there's no prisoners now. With this Amorim, there's going to be no prisoners, guys. It's over for these players. I guarantee you. He's more ruthless than he looks. Amorim outclassed Tiki Takapet with wonderful counter-attack. I mean, the way they cut through that defense, the way they were cutting through that defense like no one's business, cutting through that defense, I was so happy, man. It made me think, oh, man, I can't wait until he comes to Man United, of course. Big up the like, big up the subscribers, big up, please, thank you, Kazi. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the video, guys. We're 300 odd away from 5,000 subscribers. Can we get the 300 by the end of the month? Can we do that, guys? By my birthday. The 25th of November is my birthday, guys. And guess what? I'm doing an all-day stream. I'll be here. Definitely, guys. I'll be here all day for you guys on my birthday, having guests, speaking to guests. I think that's advisable to speak to guests. It'd be weird if I didn't speak to guests. If I had guests on the show and I just sat still and just looked at the screen, that'd be a bit weird. So yeah, I will be speaking to guests. I will be having loads of little competitions and stuff. You guys are going to have to competition for my birthday, guys. You guys are going to have to come up with some competitions, guys. You listen, I'm going to do a competition, right? For my birthday. It's going to be on the poll, right? I'm going to write a poll, guys. I'm going to write a poll, right? On my birthday, what should I do, guys? What should be the task? What should be the task, guys? On my birthday, right? All day stream. All day stream, November, 25th of November for my 25th of November for my birthday. I will be eating anything of your choice, guys. Anything of our birthday. Right, guys. So basically, I put a poll up. All right. Have a look at the poll. Have a look at the community. Have a look at the community, guys. Sal, your thoughts on Noonan? Is there any possibility of him coming to United? I saw him rumors is fake, but you need a great backup goalkeeper. We never know. I haven't heard much about him at the moment, my mate. I haven't heard much about him. 20. I'm not 60. I'm 70, Brian. Thank you for the compliment. Madavan said, big up, bro. Big up. Absolutely. Big up. Greetings, Kazi. Everyone, of course, in the chat, you legendary people. Just don't talk, Sal. Should I just have a guest on? You know what? Should I get Fabrizio Romano on and just sit here and look at him? He'll be gone mad. It'll probably go viral. It'll probably go viral. Absolutely. He'll never forget that in a hurry. He won't talk to me ever again. Jim Watkins, big up, sir. Big up, of course. On your birthday, get a pair of balloon and stream from the sky. I can't do that. It's impossible. I'll get arrested. I'll get my visa revoked. Absolutely. Look, I've written a poll on the YouTube, guys. Have a look at it and let me know. I'm going to be doing it for my birthday. There's going to be a number of tasks on my birthday, guys. Would you be doing a hate along internet? No, absolutely not, man. I'm absolutely lampshaded, my friends. Last night, what time is the kickoff for the Arsenal game over here in the Middle East? Yesterday, don't forget the game kicked off at 12 a.m. I know I'm not fishing for sympathy, but I'm gonna see what time that game kicks off tonight. Tonight. Smashing Pumpkins. Right, let me have a look. Friday's all right, lady. Right, what's the day today? Today is Wednesday. Champions League, mate. Champions League. Right, it's going to be a late one again, isn't it? It's a late one again. I bet it is a late one. Yeah, what is it for the Inter Milan? It's a late one, midnight. Absolutely not. I'm not doing a watch along for that, guys. It's too late for me, my friends. Those were the days, my friends. I thought they'd never end. Well, it did end yesterday because at the end of the day, I'm not doing a watch along tonight. I've got Thursday night football to worry about. That kicks off at 12 a.m. Thursday stroke Friday. Manchester United against Puck. Absolutely. Manchester United against Puck. Eat some meat, curry sal, my favorite meat of. Sargosh is my favorite, but I take the key. I mean, what's your favorite dish? Mine is meat curry. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. Absolutely. Jack Black. Brian, Justin. Let me welcome Fabrizio Romano to the show. It'd be an absolute nutcase. He'll think I'm a nut. He already does think I'm a nut. Let's have a look. You missed my 2 earlier comments. So how dare he? How dare he? What the hell? Oh, there you go. Mad Advance said, big up Kazi. Big up Kazi. Of course, Kazi needs a greeting. On your birthday, I read that, mate. I read it. Scroll back, Jim. Scroll back, Jimmy, my friend. Scroll back. Absolutely, I did. You missed. Oh no, I've read it twice now. Good morning, Mr. Good morning, it's Chichi. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Definitely good to see you, Gloria. As usual, you glorious person. Greetings, Brian, bro. How are you? Big up everyone, of course. Yesterday was exceptional. It was a fantastic game. I'll give it that. You know what? It made it better that Manchester City got thumped yesterday because I was knackered. You know what time I woke up today? 5 a.m. I went to bed at 2 a.m. and I'm here live with you with the energy, guys. You know why I get the energy? Because I fast, and you guys, you're going to need to get with it. Stop eating at 6, start eating at 12 p.m. Guys, it's all about that. It's all about that. My eyesight's going though, in one eye. Cross stress. No, look. Listen, it's about eating. As long as it's not eating anything, you know what, which is explicit. You know what? I will eat it and stuff, top button. But you know what? The poll is on the YouTube for my birthday. And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a funny one, guys. We're going to get people tuning in. You know what? Hopefully I'll get Mark Goldbridge on the show. You know, who knows? Hi, Jim. Okay, thanks after 4-1. Absolutely big up. What a game yesterday. It was brilliant yesterday, of course, guys. Absolutely marvelous. So, other than football, what else do you watch? WWE, and I love my series. I love all different types of series, as long as I can catch a good series. Lately, I've been watching What We Do in the Shadows. If you watch it, it's hilarious. I love it. A British sitcom, originally from Australia. What We Call in the Shadows. I watched the whole series. I'm waiting for the next series to come on the Disney Channel. So I'm waiting for that to come. Of course, guys. But you know what? I went to see. I like going movies. I like going to see. I went to see Venom 3 on Saturday, which was okay. A bit disappointing in the end, but it was okay. Glory Amorim, Uchichi. I hope we're all going to be happy now. For how long, though? For how long? He's going to have a chance, isn't he? He's going to have time. That's it. Intermittent fasting. Kazi, you're my lawyer, mate. Absolutely. Uchichi, Amorim, please, we need Gutierrez. I know a lot of people are banging the Gutierrez drum. Absolutely. As long as that's all they're banging. Sal, your thoughts on the fans who called Manchester United Manu? I think they don't know the meaning of Manu. Rivals use this word to disrespect our club. Manu was an insult that people used to use after the Munich disaster, guys. So you know what? Try and refrain from saying Manu. People use Manu, not really informed about who Manchester United are. So what I would say is Man United, Manchester United, United. Those are the names you should be calling our football club. MUFC. Those are the things you should be calling our football club, not Manu. It is forbidden in the Manchester United folklore, of course, guys. Amorim will win matches. The guy is a beast technically. He's a monster. You know what? He's like he made Pep Guardiola look like a little Pep Guardiola. He looked like a little Pep Guardiola. I mean, Lidl, as in Lidl. You know the shop the shop you find in Lewisham and places like that. No offense to Lewisham. One eye, like the Dajjal, the deceiver, the liar, etc. Oi, Kazi, that's not nice, my friend. No, it's just because I'm getting old, Kazi. And anyway, the Dajjal's eyes puffed out, and have I got anything written on my forehead? Nah, absolutely not. Those who know, of course. My favorite was SmackDown when I used to watch WWE. Do you like SmackDown? I've been on the WWE 3 or 4 times, my friend. I've been involved in the channel. Jim knows, he checked me out yesterday. 4 or 5 times I've been on WWE Raw and SmackDown, guys, as a guest. Yeah, I've done silly things. I haven't been in the ring yet, but I have punched a wrestler. Not little Aldi, absolutely Aldi. And one of the shows that were behind the scenes, Jim saw when I went on WWE Raw Live. I went on WWE Raw Live. I gave R-Truth a cigarette. The WWE got fined because you're not allowed to smoke indoors because the show was actually in London. I've been to a behind closed doors show, which was not shown on live TV. I punched Triple H. Are we back? Amorim for as long as he's a manager. Our problems are huge. We will need to be patient. Don't judge him so quickly. That is my belief. Do you know? Absolutely, Jim. Jim, I'm seeing a lot of people already getting impatient. This is how it's going to go. And I'm going to predict it for you guys, yeah? I'm going to predict it. And remember what I'm saying, right? This is how it's going to go. The first month, we've got Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim is going to be brilliant. He's fantastic. He's amazing. He's the best thing since sliced bread. Ruben Amorim is the best manager in the world. A month goes by. A further month goes by. He doesn't play the players they like. They start going, I've got second thoughts, about Amorim. Yeah, I'm not sure about Amorim. He loses a couple of games. I don't think Amorim's that guy, I'm starting to get Eric Ten Hag vibes. By the third season, Amorim, get him out. That greasy fraud, get him out. Remember? I know all the wrestlers, Mad Advance said. I know all of them. I've been the backstage with The Undertaker. I've done a lot of wrestling. Yeah. But why do you punch him? What did he do? He came by my side and he said, "Oh, you." Oh, he said, "Oh, you shut your mouth. Shut your mouth." Yeah. And then I pretended to punch him. It wasn't a real punch. He fell down. It was fake. Sal, I saw you on YouTube, that YouTube video. You are on the background with a white long sleeve. Am I right? I'm the one at the front row, Jim. Right ringside by the steps with my brother standing right next to me. I'm right there, mate. Yeah, with a long white shirt. Yeah, that's me. They cut out the bit where I gave him a cigarette because it was illegal it's illegal in England to smoke indoors. And they couldn't be seen to basically him smoking indoors. So he got a cigarette. He comes up to me. He goes, "You got a light?" We gave him a cigarette. He goes, "Got a light?" So another person gave him a light. We gave him a cigarette. And he lights the cigarette. Morrison, as you know, the old wrestler, the other wrestler, obviously Morrison, he was getting beaten up. And it was a heel turn for R-Truth. R-Truth turned crazy after that. So to counter that thing in regards to the cigarette, they had to make it out that R-Truth is crazy. That's what they had to do. So that's what they did. They made out that R-Truth is crazy for a few weeks. Amorim has the big energy compared to a spineless. Come on, don't be mean. Oi, don't be mean. He's gone. Wishing the best of luck. YouTube video link. I also want to watch that video. I'll show you. I'll give it to you. Da 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 da. There you go, guys. There's the link. Have a look. See if you spot me. Yeah, live on WWE Raw, guys. Live on WWE Raw, guys. Have a look. Have a good little thing. Have a good little wonder. It's Terry Ford. Yes, he's from down the road from me, Chow. You're literally down the road. He's an Arsenal fan. Afro Soup, his lordship, Rashford and company are on thin ice. I can see a lot of them players packing. God, finally remember them and see good times coming soon. I hope so, Afro Soup, my friend. I really hope so. I really hope he's ruthless. I really hope he gets rid of a lot of those players, my friend. I really do think we need to get rid of them, of course. I really do. Man of us says, Sal, one day I will buy the premier membership of your channel once I start earning. Hope you reach as many subscribers that struggle to read the chat. I hope when I get higher in regards to my numbers, in regards to tens of thousands, I'm not going to forget any of you. Don't worry. I've got a picture in my mind. I've got screenshots of who has been there since the beginning. I'm not going to forget any of you. You are the elites. You guys are the ones who are going to get priority. Absolutely. If the channel goes, of course. Jim, the winner is Donald Trump. It's official. I'm so happy. Sal, today is the victory. Just seeing her. Yeah. Well done to Donald Trump, by the way. They blocked the video. It's okay. I can imagine it, though. They blocked it. Let me get another one for you. See if this one works. Let me see if this one works. Let's see if this. Well, try this one, my friend. Try this one. Gutierrez, just write R-Truth cigarette. You'll find it eventually. Needs to bring Gutierrez with him. I hope so. I really hope so, my friend Amir. I really do hope so. Is Terry a real Arsenal fan or is it undercover? He's an undercover Arsenal fan. I've seen him in Leighton, where I'm from in East London. It's called Leighton. In East London, where Leytonstone, where Beckham was born. That's Terry Fruis is from there as well. Love the guy, don't get me wrong, but I've seen him in Arsenal jerseys long time before he started doing content. He doesn't know. He does know, sorry. Ruben Amorim Tactics Masterclass, absolutely brilliant. I can't wait. Yeah, he is an Arsenal fan, mate. You can tell by the way he tweets. I mean, no real Man United fan who's been a Man United fan for 30, 40 years tweets about Arsenal like that. You know what I mean? No one does. Absolutely no one does at the end of the day. But big up the WWE. They've always got me involved in the wrestling, of course, guys. When I used to be in London, they used to always call me up. Sal, you come into the wrestling. Of course, yes, I was always there. Guys, one thing that's not on camera, I got a hug from Lillian Garcia. A big hug and a kiss. Grind your body, wiggle your belly. Yeah, absolutely, I did, guys. Absolutely. Damn, Terry caught in 4K. Yes. 3D. Go Gareth United, here we go. Absolutely. And when I told Terry, he laughed. He laughed. He's a good lad, though. Look, he's a good lad. Look, if he makes money out of talking about Man United, that's his prerogative. That's him. You know what? Best of luck to him. But you know what? Don't take everything he says with a salt bay. Take everything he says with a salt bay. He's been caught out. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Yeah. So you know what? It is a time to be positive. It is a time to be enthusiastic. It is a time to be hopeful, most of all. I think Man United fans, we need to get together. I think the Man United fans need to stop beefing each other and being toxic with each other. I think now it's the time to support the manager. The concerning thing for me yesterday is that when Sporting Lisbon went 1-0 down, and let's not forget, before the football started, I said, I'm not going to get too negative if Sporting lose, and I'm not going to get too positive if Sporting win. So what I did see is when Sporting Lisbon went 1-0 down, the same old crew started jumping on Amorim. Oh my God, this is just as bad as Ten Hag. They're getting cooked. It's crazy when you think about it. When you think about it like that, it's crazy that these people, they're supposed to be backing the manager and they're already jumping on me. Of course, they were shut up in the end. They had to. But it gives you a little clue as to where they're going to go. If it starts going pear-shaped, look, there's going to be some bad times, guys. I know we've been through a lot of bad times over this last 10 years or so, but there's going to be more bad times, guys. I'm telling you, to fix this issue, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. And it will be fixed. It will be fixed. But we have to wait until the end of the season and the beginning of next season to start seeing the results of Ruben Amorim's style of football. Ruben Amorim is a very good manager. We're not going to get another manager like Ruben Amorim, guys. The guy's a brilliant manager, the best young manager in the game. We cannot now jump on his back at the end of the day. We have to be patient. We have to be smart. We have to be clever, guys. Now, unfortunately, there's some out there, they're never going to change. No matter what, they're never going to change. They want Man United to turn into prime Barcelona within a month, literally weeks. I'm telling you. So the only true Arsenal fan, Lee Gunner's an Arsenal fan, but he's a very, very miserable Arsenal fan. But you know what? At the end of the day, he speaks a lot of truth in some things. But you know what? I wouldn't listen to him too much because you know what? That guy is absolutely good. Epitome of negativity. But you know what? He does speak a lot of truth. But yeah, I would say he's the only Arsenal fan. I don't know the guy. I'm not saying I know the guy, but I think he's the only real Arsenal fan, of course, guys. And the media was seething their teeth yesterday, even live on TV like TNT Sports or Sky Sports. Mate, Kelsey, I don't know why they hate us so much, but let them hate on. Let them hate on because at the end of the day, we're not stopping for nobody. The only problem I'm having, the only issue I'm going to have is with those goddamn referees, guys. It's the referees is the problem that I'm having with because those referees are biased against Man United and those referees can influence the score. Media can't influence the score, but referees can influence the score. And it's those people who I'm a bit worried about because I think they're corrupt. As we know, it has been admitted that the Premier League has admitted that they made a mistake against West Ham for the penalty. What is that good for us? We knew it wasn't a penalty right at the start, didn't we? Funny how ESPN FC were telling us it was a penalty. Now they've admitted it is the wrong decision, isn't it? Isn't it? They should replay the game. That's what they should do. Look, if we miss out on Champions League football, if we miss out on European football by 1 point, we're going to look back at that decision and say, do you know what? That penalty cost us. What are they going to do about it? What do? They give Michael Oliver the game against Chelsea and Arsenal. That's what they do. They reward him with a game against Chelsea and Arsenal. It's obviously sinister. It's corrupt. The whole lot. They need to rip it all up and start again. Big up, my friend. Sal, in that YouTube video, the cigarette is you in the white long sleeve in the crowd. It looks like you. I left a comment in the section of your previous. Yeah, that's me. That's me, my friend. That's me. 2011. That's me. Yeah. I went 2012 as well. That was not WWE Raw. I went to SmackDown as well, live. And I got involved in that as well. True. I mean, Amorim is using the players from Van Gaal era. It takes time for him to absolutely. You know what? This is one thing we're not suggesting. Like, the Van era. We still got players from 10 years ago, guys. It's ridiculous. This needs to be moved on. Absolutely. Those serial failures. Marcus Rashford. As much as you like Marcus Rashford, he's a serial failure for Manchester United. A serial failure. Do we need that sort of mentality in our squad? Do we? Do we need Lindelof and Maguire serial failures? Or do we need to rip it up and start again? Jim Watkins in that. I mean, absolutely. Yep, that's me, Jim, in a nice, beautiful white top. It's actually a white top with a white... It's actually a white T-shirt with a black pattern. And actually, I've got a white long sleeve underneath that shirt. Amorim, it's not Hansi Flick. We must give him only 3 seasons. I mean, Hansi Flick is what he's in obviously he's in the Barcelona team, which is like obviously in La Liga, which is a 2-team league. So Man, if I say someone please oil up Oliver. You know what I mean? Olive oil, Oliver. Of course, guys, someone's oiling them up. That's for sure. Definitely someone of a Middle Eastern persuasion, of course. Definitely. In regards to Michael Oliver, every single game, someone is oiling him up. And definitely his name's not Paul or Peter or John or Steve. Oh, God. I prefer Raw, mate. But I'm old school, mate. I'm old school. I prefer the old during the Attitude Era Raw, right up until obviously when CM Punk done his big outburst and stuff like that. That's when I followed it a lot. I followed it. I went to SummerSlam '92 at Wembley Stadium, guys. I was there. I've done that. I've seen obviously Macho Man, Randy Savage, the Legion of Doom, and all these people. Yeah. Definitely. I was always involved in that. I've met the King, Jerry the King Laura. Laura. I met him. Of course, I've met Triple H. I've met all these wrestlers. I met obviously Lillian Garcia and all these guys. Absolutely wonderful people. Triple H. Let me tell you something, guys. Wonderful person. One of the best people you'll meet. Unbelievable person. Sal, by oiling up that was not what I meant. Well, it is what I mean. It's definitely, he's getting oiled up by someone of a Middle Eastern persuasion. Oh my God, Trump won about comebacks. Let's see Man U's comebacks too. We're coming back like Donald Trump, absolutely. Remember Trump versus Vince? Oh, that was brilliant, isn't it? That was so fake, though. It was funny. It was funny, though. It was funny. You like John Cena? He's not my favorite. No. I'll tell you a story about John Cena, my advanced. Let me tell you a story about John Cena. During the SmackDown show, right? I think it was the SmackDown show. The same show I was on, right? After cameras were still rolling, and he would go around the crowd taking pictures, leaning back with the crowd and that, taking pictures. When the cameras went off, right? I tell you this, it's a fact. When the cameras went off, as he was walking back up the aisle, a kid in his mum's arms had a cast on his arm, right? And a pen. He asked John Cena for his John Cena he throws his armband. So he asked John Cena for his armband and a signature on his cast. He went like this. Yeah. The guy's a fake, man. Chow, the real reason Perm didn't have the best referee in the league is because its foreign officials are doing it better than English made them. The foreign officials, Chow, you know what? I'm not going to say anything too sinister, but they're not fair. There is ulterior motives in regards to the foreign officials in England. They're not doing it by purpose. They're not doing it by accident. They're doing it by purpose. Let me say that. They're doing it by purpose. And the fact that, another penalty decision went against us and they've admitted it was the wrong decision is disgraceful. What they're going to do about that 1 point that we should have had? What they're going to do about that? It's all good you saying you're sorry and this and that. We all knew that before the penalty was given. We all knew that whilst the referee was looking at the screen 8-9 times before we made the stupid decision to give the penalty. At the end of the day, that should not have been a penalty. It should have been overruled. What happened to clear and obvious? It should have been overruled. If we miss out on Champions League football or Europa League football by a point, are they going to say, oh, you know what? You can have your point. You're going to qualify. They're not going to do that, are they? We're going to be affected financially. It's going to affect our transfer window. It's going to affect everything. It's going to have a knock-on effect. And these guys should be held accountable, not given a big game like Chelsea and Arsenal, which Michael Oliver is being given next week. It's crazy at the weekend. Mad Advances, John Cena is a perfect cameraman. He is, Mad Advances. Absolutely brilliant cameraman. Brilliant cameraman, definitely. But I have a long history with the WWE. People know him for a long time. I've been around with Eddie Guerrero. I've been around these guys. Umaga, God rest their soul. Bless you and your family, Sal. Great stream. Always great sub on the channel. Get the like, sub, and share. Thank you so much, you legend. Thank you, Jim. I love you, bro. Big up. Big up, Kazi. Big up, Chandi. Big up. Sorry, big up the chat. Big up, Jim. Of course, the legend. Being chilling, have like 3-4 moves. That is boring wrestler. Yeah. He's a boring. John Cena's a boring. No, I don't watch NBA. If I'm forced, I'll watch the boxing. If I'm forced, if it's a good fight, I'll probably watch the boxing. you know, something like that. Sal, did Lingard here in China? Low, absolutely, Lingard. How is he doing, by the way, Mad Advance? How is Jesse Lingard doing in China, Mad Advance? I want to know. I haven't heard much about him. And also, how is Mario Fellaini doing? Have you heard much about Mario Fellaini? I haven't heard much about him since he left Man United, of course. I haven't heard much about Mario Fellaini. And what is going on with him? Yeah, he's in Korea. Yeah, that's right. He hit you with that one. He is in Korea. Lingard is in Korea. Yeah. Marouane Fellaini is in China. Marouane Fellaini is in China. What is he? How's he doing there? I ain't heard nothing about that guy. Ciao. Like the World Cup and Euro barely have British referees in the tournament because they're rubbish. I mean, wasn't it? I mean, I'm an Englishman. The referees are rubbish in England. You know, at the end of the day, they're rubbish because they're corrupt. And that's what I would say. You know, they're sinister. They don't like Man United. A lot of these referees don't. They're grown up with a successful Man United and they really dislike Man United. This is the way they are. Of course. I didn't watch the Chinese league and nobody watches football here. Very few here. I am not Chinese, so I do not watch. Mad Advance Sid, what are you? Do you live in China? You said you live in China. So what do you do, my friend? Lingard called Pogba on a speed live stream. He's doing fine, I think. Did he? Oh, yeah, he's got money. He'll be definitely doing fine, I'm sure. Definitely. They are trash. Online games are very popular here. One thing, I've been to Japan. I've been to Hong Kong. One thing about those places is that it never sleeps, guys. The places never sleeps. If you've ever been to Tokyo, my goodness me, you can be out at 1 o'clock in the morning. There'll be people on the games, guys. There'll be people on the games all night. Goodness me. As people know, I've done scouting, I've done football training stuff for Tokyo FC, by the way. Subject to popular belief. But I am a student, Sal. I can't. Sorry, mate. I'm old. Mind advanced. I forget. Big up, big up. Yeah, I remember you having your exam. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I remember you having your exam. Big up, mind advanced. Absolutely. But fair play to you going all the way to China. Absolutely brave, very brave of you, my friend, going to China, doing your business there. I mean, with a cultural, it must be completely different. I bet one of my good friends lives in Mongolia. Yeah, he lives in Mongolia, not far away from China, of course. I definitely might visit there. Definitely might visit there. My wife has been offered a job there, funny enough. Yeah, but it's a little bit too far from Italy, the home, obviously, her home. So obviously, like, you know, it's a bit far from home. You know, getting a plane all the way from China all the way to Italy is a bit stretched. It's far enough as it is with the UAE. It's far enough as it is the UAE. But one thing's for certain, Manchester United are coming back, guys. Manchester United will be back, guys. We will be back to teach these guys a lesson. These media outlets, you know what? Why don't you speak English? Did that translate for you on the pitch yesterday, Mr. Custis? Did that translate? Did you understand that? Did you understand the words that are coming out of his feet? Did you understand the words that are coming out of his mouth? Did you yesterday when he smacked up your best friend Pep Guardiola 4-1, the media? Absolutely have it. Forget them. Absolutely. They smacked them up big time. I disagree, Jim. I really do. I mean, I don't know what I'm disagreeing with, but I disagree. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, ciao. You have a great day. Los Angeles, West Side for life. West Side. Do you do that? Do you do that? West Side. West Side. West Side is ciao. He's absolute West Side. Where are you from? Are you from Sacramento? Are you from Orange County? Where are you from, my friend? Manchester United is the most popular club. Even the places nobody watches football. Man United are everywhere. Everywhere. We're bloody everywhere. I mean, I'm in the Middle East. It's supposed to be Man City territory right now. And I see Man United shirts everywhere. Everywhere. Ciao. Have a great day, everyone. I'm going to bed. Good night. Sweet dreams. Ciao. Absolutely. Big up. Kazi, South Korea. Yeah, he plays in Lingard plays in South Korea. That is correct. Fellaini plays in China, guys. Fellaini plays in China. I love you, brother. Respectfully, brother. Big up, Jim. Absolutely. Big up, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Hopefully, I've brightened up your day this morning. Lots of positives to be said about Manchester United. Do you know what? Don't listen to the pessimism. There's too much going on. We don't know anything at the moment, guys. He hasn't even sat his bum down on the seat. We have to give it time, guys. We have to give it time. We have to wait until he's settled down at Man United to make a judgment. At the moment, we shouldn't even judge him because at the end of the day, whilst those players are still there, whilst those underperforming players are still there, do you know what? We have to give them a chance, guys. Absolutely. I currently live in West Covina, east of Los Angeles. It sounds beautiful, my friend. Sounds beautiful. It probably isn't, but sounds beautiful. Definitely. Sounds beautiful. I've been to CPT. I've been to Compton, mate. I've been to Compton at 3 a.m. in the morning with rappers at the back of a car, sitting back at the car with a speaker in my head in Los Angeles. Tupac's Outlaws. Trump wins, cheaper guns, expensive oil, more chaos, business as usual. USA, 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 USA. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Do you know what? What can we do? I mean, both are two evils. There's always going to have their stumbling points, of course. Maybe on a political side, it might be better for USA. Maybe in a war sense, it might be better for USA. Making up with Russia, things like that. Maybe Middle East, making up, you know. Yeah, maybe. We don't know. But you know what? But they're both the same or two evils for me, my friends. Sign Gutierrez in January. I agree. I don't think he'll come in January. Gutierrez will be coming in the summer. He is leaving Sporting Lisbon in the summer, and he will have interest from numerous amounts of clubs, including Manchester United and Real Madrid, are interested in Gutierrez, guys. So at the end of the day, we have to wait until the summer. No one's coming in January. One person who might is Anthony Robinson of Fulham. He might do. We might get a loan with an obligation to buy. Did you see Anthony Robinson's performance against Brentford on Monday? Absolutely brilliant performance from him. A great underrated player. Same side of the coin. Absolutely same thing, mate. Run by the same thing. The puppet master is there. It doesn't really matter. Ultimately, it's the same thing. They're going to be. I mean, ultimately, their goal is the same thing. It's exactly the same. The only difference is they have different face. That's it. That's all it is at the end of the day. That's why I don't trust anything. I don't trust any government. I don't trust any UK government. I don't trust them, any of them. So, if someone's English is not good and if he visits Saudi, will he be in trouble? No. Everyone speaks English there. Everyone speaks English there. I've never once had to speak Arabic in the UAE. And they're the same in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, so at the end of the day, look, it's a great place to be. Very good. I would advise anyone to visit the Middle East. It's fantastic, modern, peaceful, safe, everything you want in a place. Absolutely brilliant place to live. Absolute brilliant place to be as well. You know, and I would advise anyone to do it. Anyone in the UAE, shout me a holler. Guys, say hello because I am in Abu Dhabi. You can come and say hello if you want to meet up with me. And for a coffee, I'll take you to all the nice places. I'm like a mama made it. I will. So I'll take you all the nice places, guys. And yeah, definitely, when you ever come to the UAE, come and visit Saudi, baby. Absolutely. Big up me. Saudi is one of the safest cities, by the way. UAE is the safest. Brian, your English is fine, though. Yeah, your English is fine. You can speak Arabic. What other languages do you speak? Punjabi, Hindi. What do you speak? There's lots of Punjabi, Hindi people here. So, you know what? There are lots of people here. Of course, guys, Punjabi, Hindi. You name it, they're here, guys. You name it, they're here. Look, we got tomorrow on Thursday night, Friday morning for me. We've got Poak of Greece, who are currently second in the Greek league. A game that we can win. I feel we should be winning pretty comfortably. I'm going to give you my prediction, and I'm going to give you my team selection that I predict it will be today on Chatterbox, 2 p.m. UK time, guys. So don't miss the build up to the Poak game, of course. I will be doing the watch along as well, Thursday / Friday morning for it. Another late one for me. And you know what? And it's Friday, so I've got to get up at 5, of course, guys. So you know what? Looking forward to that. Man United should really sweep aside a team like Poak. They're not going to be easy. They're quite dangerous on the width. We have to be careful. But I still think Man United will win convincingly. I believe Man United will win convincingly. One day for sure, Sal. If not this year. Big up, definitely. Jim, you missed my new message. No, I didn't. I never miss your messages, Jim. I miss no messages. I disagree. I never miss messages. Yeah, I love your respectfully, brother. I read that, Jim. I read it, bruv. I read it. Likewise, my bro. Likewise, I read it. Absolutely, I read it. I crossed my heart. We got United and Chelsea come back before GTA 6. Absolutely. I can't wait for Man United this Sunday in the Premier League, guys, as well. You know what I'm most looking forward to? The 24th of November. We got Ipswich Town and Ruben Amorim's first game as Manchester United manager. How does that make you feel, guys? How does that make you feel? It makes me feel delighted One thing I would say, though, it's going to be a completely new tactics, guys. Let's not forget it's going to be a new team. There's going to be 3 at the back. You know what? It's going to be different. So we're going to have to really be patient, guys, because you know what? The way Sporting Lisbon played yesterday, last night, you know what? It didn't happen overnight. It took time. And one thing is for certain, he has proven he can get a team together where it's not expensive and get it playing like that and smack up Manchester City. That is one thing about it. That is one thing we would say about that. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to the Ruben Amorim tenure. I don't know about you guys. I'm looking forward to it. I'm more on the positive side. Euro's back against Leicester on the bench. Yeah, I think he will be on the bench. I don't think he will start. It'd be a dangerous game to start him. Definitely might get 20 minutes or something like that. Might get that. Mason Mount is on the bench as well. I believe what I'm hearing. One thing I would say is, don't you think it's a coincidence that all these players, for the first time in months, are all of a sudden, miraculously, it's a miracle, they're all fit. Don't you think that's strange? Stranger Things. That should be definitely on Stranger Things, the series, of course, guys. A bit like Arsenal, alongside Arsenal. There is a YouTuber, I don't know his name, he hates Højlund and Xerxes for no reason. He is famous for plays FIFA. I'm not sure. There's a few of them that hate on Højlund, a young player like that, which is disgraceful in my opinion. Very disgraceful, hating on a young player. When is Euro coming into the squad? And back? I think he'll be back on Sunday, Jim. I think he will, but don't hold your breath on it. If he's not back on Sunday, he will be on the bench for the Ipswich game 100%. He will be on the bench for the Ipswich game. I personally feel he won't be ready on Sunday, but he will be back for the Ipswich game on the 24th of November. So he will be on the bench. He won't be starting straight away. Of course, they're going to drift him in the team very slowly. They're not going to put him into the team, rush him back and stuff, because obviously it's dangerous, especially when a young player gets an injury and stuff like that. Really looking forward to seeing Lenny Euro coming back in the team, Jim. But I disagree, Jim. Absolutely. Jim's not getting ready from that one anymore. Højlund is hated for no reason. Yeah, mate, you know what? A young player, and he's a good player, you know what? And if he gets the service, he's going to put the ball in the back of the net. Do you know what I mean? Garnacho gets a lot of hate. I mean, Garnacho didn't play well last game, but you know what? He's our top scorer. He gets too much hate. They're hating on the youngsters. I don't know why. Maybe they're jealous of them or something. Maybe they wanted to be a footballer and they couldn't quite make it. Maybe they're jealous of their looks. I don't know what it is. It sounds sinister to me why they hate those players. But you know what? Big up Sancho. Big up Rashford. You know what I mean? Those sort of things, you know, but they're mentioning the kids and not mentioning the seasoned pros who've been there for years. They're not mentioning the spoiled brat who wrote a tweet and did almost single-handedly disrupted our season last season. Mad. Big up, Jim. Of course, big up, Jim. Guys, you know what? It's a great show, as usual. As usual on this show, it's been brilliant. I want to thank you all again, as usual, for joining me. Last night, Kazi was with me. Kazi kept me company. Big love to Kazi, of course, my brother. You know what? At the end of the day, guys, I can't do this without you. And I would say that every single show. And when I'm on 1 million followers, if I ever reach 1 million followers, I'll be saying it. I can't do it without you. You guys are the pinnacle. You guys are the reason. And I thank you, every single one of you, for coming on here every single day, guys. I say that absolutely. Højlund potential is more than anyone free player of a City. Instead of Højlund, he would have scored. Mad Advance Sid, do you know what I'm going to say, Mad Advance Sid? Do you know what I'm going to say in regards to that? Delayed explosion. That is the delayed explosion. That's what I'm going to say, Mad Advance Sid. Big up. He's the explosion of the day. Going to head out soon to celebrate quietly and chum in. Big up. Put on your red hat on. I used to have a red hat. I gave it to my father-in-law. It said Stretford Post on it, believe it or not. Vote Post. Vote Stretford Post. Vote Stretford Post. Make fan cams better. Make fan cams better. Make fan cams great again. Vote Stretford Post. Make fan cams great again. Vote Stretford Post. Make fan cams great again. That's what you should be. You should have that on your hat. You should have that on your hat. Absolutely. Vote Stretford Post. Make fan cams great again. That's what it should be, guys. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. You're absolute legends. I love you guys. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart. Take it easy, guys. Have a fantastic afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world, night. Just enjoy it. And I'll be back later on for the preview of the Poat game, of course, guys. So I'll see you then. 2 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Middle Eastern, 3 p.m. Central European time. 6 p.m. Middle Eastern time, guys. Have a good one. And don't forget, be kind. Don't be a prat. Take it easy.